Niggas want to have something that's going to touch their soul. Something that's going to make them feel better. Like I say, haven't we been through what? Enough? But, I mean, for us to willingly embrace even more shit here today, that don't make good sense whatsoever. Ever. Or you can have the good sense to embrace the things that do make you feel good. The things that make you want to cry. The things that make you want to say, Lord, have what?
Mercy.
Have mercy. You could have the good sense to want to know that those things should mean the very most to you. Like you can say, they don't pull tears to your eyes the same way they pull into mine. Tell me they don't. And tell me it don't feel good when it's happening. And who in the world wants anything less? Now, to be born again, I've said this before, I'll teach it again. This is what to do. Get a piece of paper. Listen now. And you split it into what?
3 parts.
And in this, what you do is you write down the name of the person, what you did, and how you think it made them feel. And you go in your mind's eye. Listen now, after you write that list from as far back as you can remember now, mind you, you write down the name of the person and what you did and how you think it made them feel. And when you finish with that,
Billy made it.
what you do is you go to that piece of paper and name by name, if you can call the person, or if you can go see them face to face, you look that person right in the eye, tell them what you did that they might not even know, and tell them, I'm sorry for hurting you. And I'll do my very best to see to it that something like that never happens again. And if you can't, call them on the phone or go see them face to face, then you pull up their face in your mind's eye. And you look at them right in the face in your mind's eye. And you say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. Remember such thing? Well, I'm the one that done that. I'm the one that stole your jeans, or I'm the one who went in your purse and stole your weed. I'm the one who did woo, whatever it may be. And you look at that person in their face in your mind.
I have a 10-year-old daughter, and her grades are not exactly where they're supposed to be. She does stuff, so yes, I do
look for bad grades.
I got look for bad grades.
Well, I think that's the right thing to happen.
10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, all of that.
How do you
I whoop them with a belt or with my hand.
I'm asking you this for a reason. Did you ever get whooped with a belt?
No.
Any white folks ever been whooped with a belt? Okay. Because there's a disproportionate number of black folks that whoop their children. And psychologists and sociologists suggest that that's why there's a disproportionate amount of violence in the inner cities. Because it's a learned behavior. If you think that you can resolve problems with your children with violence, whooping, then they grow and subconsciously or otherwise believe that problems should be solved in a violent manner.
Well, we tried talking.
Hold on, let me give this lesson.
Okay.
So maybe you'll understand why whooping is prohibited in many areas and against the law in many states, period. And they will call Child Protective Services. And the reason I ask about the racial issue, because some sociologists have said that during slavery, the slave master whooped the slaves with a belt or with a whip. And that legacy continued, so that African Americans continued throughout the generations to whoop their kids with a belt. Now, sounds like some of the white folks was hanging around and saw that, so that's a good way to deal with my kids, with you all that were there. Don't know if that's the truth. These are sociologists. I'm not a sociologist, but I'm just saying that in the African American communities, there's a disproportionate amount of violence that occurs. Now, some say it's because you're angry. And I guess if you face discrimination and poverty every day, you would be angry. I'd be mad too, want to fight somebody. But even though I used to get whooped, I don't believe it's the right way to correct behavior. Because I do believe that it perpetuates the belief that violence is a way of resolving disputes.
I like to state this also.
Yes.
Keisha came from an abusive background herself. Her mother used to beat her.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're having a time out.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now,
Time out.